Hi, my name is Del Edwards, and I'm just putting up a little video here about masking affiliate URLs with Hostgator. Now, I used to have my website hosted by GoDaddy, and the steps are a little bit simpler on GoDaddy because they have a nice user interface that makes it pretty easy to mask URLs. You have instructions in there on how to do it. With Hostgator, it was a little bit more difficult for me, and I thought it would be helpful to put this video up for other people who might be trying to figure out how to do that easily. It's not very difficult once you know what to do, but figuring out what to do was hard. At first, I thought I needed to have several different website addresses because even though I am a little bit of a techno geek, I'm not really, truly a techno geek. I have to search things and figure them out for myself, and I can do that. So I just wanted to share this with you real quick. The steps are pretty simple. They might sound complicated, but they're not. First thing we're going to do is create an HTML code. We're going to save the code to a file, and we're going to call that file index.html. Then we're going to go into cPanel. We'll log into our website. We're going to create a new subdomain. Then we're going to go to the file manager and access that particular the new subdomain that we just created. And then once we do that, we're going to upload the index.html file to our new subdomain and wait a few minutes, and then we'll be able to go to our new masked URL. All right? So hold on. I'm going to go to my screen, and we're going to show you how it's done. Okay, here is the first step. We're here at webstarthelp.com/HTML. And now what I want you to see is the website address that I want to mask. This is the website address that I want to mask, okay? I have a business that I'm doing that helps people make money from home without any major training. And so I'm going to copy this address here because that's the one I want to mask. And you see I'm going to click on it live right now so that you can see this is the actual address. It still goes here. This is the address I want it to say. My website address is going to be in here. I want my thing to say moms, and I already typed it in here before because this is what the address I wanted to use. But I want you to see that this currently doesn't go anywhere. So here is moms.deledwards.com, and this is what happens when I try to access that website. Nothing. Okay? That's what it says right now. So we're going to go back to this webstarthelp.com/HTML. We're going to go down to the second half of the screen. It says, how do I create a masked forward? And it's very, very self-explanatory. The first box, we want to enter the title that we desire for the site. In this case, I want my title to say, Work with Del. And so that's what I'm typing in. Now, the next box, we just enter the URL that we're trying to mask. All right, so I paste in that web address that I copied before, and then I just submit, and here is the code that I'm going to be copying and saving. All right, so now I'm just going to copy this code. That should be pretty simple so far. The next thing I'm going to do is go to my notepad. You might have TextPad or Notepad or whatever, some sort of a text editor. And I'm just going to paste in this code that I just copied, and I'm going to then save it. Save as index.html. All right? And I'm going to save it to my desktop, actually, so it'll be easy to find. And I already had another one there. I'm going to replace it because I'm not using that one anymore. All right, so that's done. I've saved my file, index.html. Now I'm going to go to cPanel, and I'm going to log in to my Hostgator account. Once I log into Hostgator account, I'm going to go down to the section that says subdomains, and I'm going to create a new subdomain. My account or my website address is delledwards.com. I'm simply going to put moms in here. moms.delledwards.com. And then I create. Now, I already created that, so it's already here, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to create moms.delledwards.com or moms.whatever, or whatever, you know, the subdomain that you're going to be making. You're not going to create mine. Now, once my subdomain is created, because that's all you have to do, you press that create button and it creates it for you. You have an unlimited number of subdomains that you can create from your website. I now go back to the home page in the cPanel area, and I look for the file manager. On the file manager, I'm going to select the directory I want to work with. I'm going to look in the bottom here, document root for moms.delledwards.com. And now I'm going to go to that directory. Right now in here, the only thing that you see is CGI-bin. And when we went to the website before, that's all we saw in the index, CGI-bin. So now I'm back at the file manager, and I'm going to click upload a file. I'm going to choose a file. I saved it on my desktop. So I'm going to go back to my desktop, and I'm going to look for the file that I called index. .html. And one thing that I just forgot to do, it should have said overwrite existing files, but I didn't have another file in there that said index, so it's okay in this case. But if you might be replacing another file or changing where the URL is going, you always want to make sure you write overwrite existing files. Then you go to choose the file, select the file, and it'll upload it. Okay? And then I go back to home. And when I go back to that, now I see this index file is here. If I want to check to make sure it's okay, I can look on the HTML edit section. And that little thing that I pasted in before is right here now. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can bypass all of that stuff and come in here and edit your own index and put it right in here without worrying about all of that stuff, okay? But this is the simple way to do it. Now that that has been created, I'm going to go back to moms.delledwards.com, and I'm going to go to that URL and see what happens. Sometimes it might take a little bit of time for it to process the information, but usually it's fairly quick. So we'll see what happens. I'm doing this in real time right now. And we know it worked. Up here, we see work with Dell. Here, the URL is masked. Now it just says moms.delledwards.com. And I have this little information here that tells me all the information that I want about this business that I'm sharing with people. And I have a section for somebody to fill in their name, email, phone number if they want to contact me to find out more. Thanks for watching. I hope this has been helpful.